Hello everybody and welcome. A tactic that we've used in League One in our other save seemed to work in this save. The question is, will it continue today? Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 10 of the Rothosen Redemption, an FM26 series where we try and rebuild Hamburg into one of the leading forces, not only in the Bundesliga, but also in Europe. And this is our story. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games. As usual, it's Bundesliga match days 23 and 24. Mainz away from home, and then it's RB Leipzig back at home. And I think earlier in the season we didn't do particularly well against either of them. We have played one game since you were last with us. We've played Union Berlin at home at the Volkspark Stadion, and we managed to get a draw, but it was a tough match, and none of our players seeming to want to play particularly well. Illich getting the lead for Union Berlin on 11 minutes, and then a goal from Glatzel after Vieira supplied him on 71 made sure that it was a 1-1 draw, 50% of the possession each. 16 shots, 3 on target. We didn't have a lot of shots on target. We had lots of shots, not on target. They had 11 shots and 6 on target, although our XG was 1.20 against their 0.75. I guess 1-1 was a fair and a reasonable result. That, of course, is a precursor to our DFB Pokal semi-final when we play Union Berlin again. In that one, we need to have a better result, so our form needs to pick up before we get there, if I say so. As I say, last time out, 2-0 win against Wolfsburg in the quarterfinal of the Pokal, and then it was a 2-0 win away at Heidenheim, which gave us a good 6 points. Earlier in the season, we played Mainz. I think we beat them 1-0 on that occasion back in October. It was an own goal from Core on 69 minutes that gave us the win. So again, it was a very tight affair, but RB Leipzig, we did lose. I do seem to recollect that result. It was a 3-0 loss. Actually on that occasion. Quadrago getting a brace, and Romulo the other goal after 25 minutes. We need to be better than that today. Of course, we are without Fernandes in goal because he broke his arm last time out, was going to be out for quite a while, so we're not going to see him anytime soon, that is for sure. We have Renberg suspended. He's picked up too many yellow cards, so he will be missing from today's game, but we need to play better than we did against Union Berlin and hopefully pick up some more points, because if we look at the table going into this one, Bayern are top on 49, then Hoffenheim second on 42, Borussia Dortmund are third on 39, then RB Leipzig, our second opponents of the episode, on 38, then Augsburg fifth on 37, Bayer Leverkusen just in front of us on goal difference on 35, and we are just outside of the European places, also on 35, but Stuttgart breathing down our neck, and they've dropped out of that top echelons because they were up there. They're down in 8th on 34 points, as you can see. Rubbish form at the moment. Our first opponents are in 16th. They've lost 3, drawn 2 of their last 5 games, and it must be an opportunity to try and get a result against them. Here we are for this match day of 23 in the Bundesliga season, and Mainz are our opponents. It's Tanvig in goal for the injured Fernandes, Lete and Lawrence coming in for Vuskovic. Vuskovic is out a little bit of form at the moment, and Lawrence, who is one of the players that we brought in the transfer window, hasn't really had the opportunity to get a start. He has today and needs to prove himself in that position. Obviously 6'7", hopefully will do the business. My Mayhem is the left wing back. Berger continues on the right. Efadili is in defensive midfield role alongside Sambi Lakonga, who's coming back from injury, I think it was, or suspension. I can't remember. John-Luc Dompe is on the left. Felipe on the right. Vieira sits behind Glatzel, who leads the attack up front. It's Dikes, Gokshevili, Vuskovic, Katabach, Capaldo, Rossing, Lillisilt, Groenbach, Königsdorfer, and Arana on the bench. And it's snowing here at Mainz for this one. They are playing a 5-3-2 today, making one change from the side that drew with Borussia Dortmund 1-1 in their last match away from home. They are currently 16th on 22 points. They're playing in red tops and white shorts today. And they get the game underway with the orange ball because of the weather. Widmer, and the highlight's going to continue, which is always a bit of a worry. Crossed in, but Tanvig underneath that one collects. Tanvig throws it out to Mayhem, who's out on that left side today. Efadili. Vieira. Vieira finds Glatzel. Glatzel tried to thread it through, but it was a poor ball in the end. And we give possession back to Mainz. Ball into the area. Shots away. And over the top. And a free kick. Mayhem takes a free kick. It's headed back into the area. It's stayed out somehow or other. And the goalkeeper gets down and keeps it out. It goes for a corner. A free kick again. And I'm guessing it's to us. Mayhem. Is he going to go direct? He is going to curl it. And again, goalkeeper saves. Gone for a corner. Entering the last 5 minutes of this first half. And, well, we've tried banging on the door. Not found a way through yet. 1 minute added on at the end of the first half and still not found a way through. We went very attacking towards the end of that first half to try and see if we could breach them. But it wasn't having any effect. As you'll see, they pretty much controlled that last 15 minutes of that first half, and we were in control up until then. 9 shots, 4 on target, 0.7. They have had 6 shots, 2 on target, 0.50. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the bad of the bad, isn't it, really? And I think we just need to stick and be very patient with this formation. And it's Glatzel getting us underway for this second half. No changes at half-time that I'm aware of. Lite. Mayhem with a throw-in. Lakonga. Swipped for Felipe. It's headed back into central. Lakonga. Felipe. Lakonga. Berger. Lakonga. Berger. Berger swept in by Felipe on 47 minutes. And we do take the lead. Spoke to the boys at half-time. And early in this second half, it's had the desired effect. Berger into the area, played it into the path of Felipe, and Felipe, unmarked, swept it into the back of the net. Long ball, headed away, and they've got it back. Widmer, but that's going through to Tanvig without any problem at all. Tanvig launches a long one. He always gives away possession, which is a bit of a pain. Why do we do that? Holobach! And he was dispossessed. Dompe, Vieira, but Vieira just heads it on. It's almost as bad as a long kick. Kept out wide, and Widmer takes it in to touch. Mayhem with the throw in to Lakonga. Efadili Well, I'm not sure why we keep getting lines on the pitch. Dompe. Lite. Lite goes across the pitch. Still going. Passes it to Felipe. Felipe, who's tackled, but he's got it back. Vieira. Gletzel. Mayhem. Vieira out wide to Berger. Berger back inside. It's all very tippy-tappy. In close, and Berger is brought down. It could be a penalty. VAR will look at it. The Mainz players waving their arms around, but it is a penalty. Vieira, I suspect, is the person to take it. Vieira, and the goalkeeper, I'm not sure what the goalkeeper was doing, but he tucked it away. And it's 2-0 on 54 minutes. As he steps up, almost like the goalkeeper came out towards it, and Vieira sort of very deftly chipped him. Lawrence. Haven't seen too much of him. He's been there. Lite. Lite to Mayhem. Mayhem round his man, but tries to get that inside to Dompe, but didn't. And goes out wide of Becker. No relation to Boris, I don't think. Oh, Emiri, unmarked, and Tanvig didn't get there. Poor ball. Nibal plays it to Emiri, unmarked, and Tanvig, I think, saw it last minute and didn't save it. They've got one back on 57. And we have a highlight from the restart. Glatzel out to Berger. Berger round his man, crosses this in deep. It's headed away by Widmer. Mayhem. Long throw to Dompe. And Felipe's got his second of the game. And a 2-goal cushion again on 59 minutes. So they've scored. We've got one back. It's 3 goals in about 4 minutes. And all of a sudden, it's got very interesting. And a restart again. The highlight, in effect, continues. Surely not more goals. That one swung into Tietze. Yeah, it is. Or is he offside? Nope, he's onside. Ah dear. So it's back to 3-2. Having got ourselves in front. No, he was onside. Tietze beats Tanvig. And we're leaky as anything, aren't we? Just can't stop them. Mayhem with a free kick. Felipe on a hat-trick. Who wasn't far away from it. And the ball one, Lawrence getting there. Jumping up above, way above everybody else. Berger to Lawrence. Lawrence has to come back to Lite. Lite comes forward. Pulls it into Dompe. Dompe into the area. Mayhem crosses it in. Surely that went in the net, didn't it? Obviously not. Silas is there, and we have to do a bit of defending now. And Lite gets a yellow card. This ball crossed in. Dompe heading it back across. Efferdilly. Mayhem goes into the area. Crosses it. It's deep. It's headed away. And they're on a counter-attack now. Becker. We need to be careful. We want to try and preserve this win if we can. They've run around ragged. But straight into the arms of Tanvig. Tanvig. Oh, he's launched a long one. Why? Königsdorfer. Dompe. 6 minutes added on at the end of this second half. Time for them to score, but also time for us to get another one. Maybe not. Into the last minute of added on time. Are we going to secure this? We have secured a 3-2 win and a bit of a topsy-turvy game. Albeit we did dominate that second half pretty well. Just let them in towards the end of the game. 50% of the possession, 17 shots, 8 on target. They had 16 shots, 7 on target. Our XG was 2.34 against their 1.45. We have secured 3 points. And now we need to go and do the same to RB Leipzig. And so to the day's results. Hoffenheim in second place, beating Köln by 2-0. Our 3-2 win against Mainz leaves us still outside of the European places, but only on goal difference, and that's what we need to do. If we'd won that 3-0, would have pushed us up a little bit. And I don't think, it would have overtaken Bayer Leverkusen probably. So we need to stop giving away goals. That's the answer. Bayer Leverkusen beating Union Berlin by 1-0. Augsburg in third, beating Wolfsburg by 1-0. And FC Bayern leading the pack by some 7 points. Beat Eintracht Frankfurt by 3-0. That man Kane and Nicholas Jackson, the scorers. Again, Friday's result, Heidenheim beat Stuttgart by 2-0. Heidenheim got themselves out of that relegation zone, which is very, very good. So there we go. Sunday game, it's RB Leipzig versus Borussia Dortmund. But before that, the table looks like this. Bayern are top, then Hoffenheim, Augsburg, Borussia Dortmund, RB Leipzig, Leverkusen and ourselves all on 38 points, separated by goal difference at some point or other. Hopefully things will sort themselves out there. Wolfsburg are on the trapdoor on 22 points. Mainz are 16th on 20 points. They're in the relegation playoff place. Eintracht Frankfurt just below them on 19 points. And Union Berlin still adrift at the bottom by some 6 points. That's how it stands. It's 7 days down to the game against RB Leipzig. We'll come back just ahead of that with any news. So you come back and join me. It's match day against RB Leipzig in this Bundesliga match day 24. Can we get another 3 points? Fixtures have been played. Let's have a quick look. Last time out, RB Leipzig losing 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. I think we might have mentioned that. If not, Stuttgart 2, Wolfsburg 0 in the Friday game. We're playing on Saturday, and then we have the Sunday game, Bayer Leverkusen versus Mainz. But for now, let's focus on our game against RB Leipzig. Last time that we played RB Leipzig, we lost 3-0, as we know. Let's get revenge today. And here is the side that faces RB Leipzig in this Bundesliga match day 24. It's Tanvig in goal. It's Lite and Lawrence as our defensive duo. Mayhem and Berger play as the wing backs, with Efadili and Remberg coming up back from his one-match suspension in defensive midfield. Felipe moves out to the left. Vieira is in the number 10 slot once again today. Jatta comes in because there's been a bit of murmur and upset in the team, saying that he's not getting the game time. He's going to get some game time, and woe betide him if he doesn't live up to it. If he's not up to standard, he will get substituted. Königsdorfer leads the attack up front. The bench then looks like this. It's Dikis, Gushevili, Vuskovic, Katabac, Sambi Lakonga, Luke Deme, Dombe, Groenbeck, Gleitzel and Arana. And here we are back at the Volkspark Stadium, playing our by now familiar formation. RB Leipzig playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. It says 4-1-2-3 here, but there you go. They're fifth on 38 points, making no changes from the side that lost 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund at home in their last match. And they are playing in a sort of brownie colour today. And Königsdorfer getting the game underway. In the sunshine, Remberg, Vieira. we have a corner. Mayhem. First highlight, 11 minutes in. Back post. And the goalkeeper had to make a save. It's not cleared. And Mayhem will come and tidy up. Is he going to recycle it? Lite. Lite to Felipe. Felipe into the area. Cross it in. And the shot is blocked yet again. Lawrence back on it. But Berger gives up the ball. And they've got it back to the goalkeeper, who launches a long one. Lawrence is under it. Quite sure what's going on here, but Tanvig tidies up. I think it has come from a corner. 14 minutes on the clock. Launches a long one. And once again, we've lost possession because of it. And through to Romolo, who's put it behind. Tanvig with a goal kick. Launches one. Lawrence tidies up. Berger back to Tanvig. Tanvig now finds Lite. Lite out to Mayhem. Mayhem inside to Felipe, who's on the other wing, of course, today. Keep wondering why he's out there. Lite. Lawrence. Lawrence to Berger. Berger comes forward. Berger crosses this ball into the area. He has. It's gone in the back of the net. And Königsdorfer scores. Oh, referee's going to have a look at it. It is a goal. It's given. And we take a lead on 16 minutes. Berger crosses this in. And Königsdorfer is behind him anyway at this point. And Königsdorfer at the near post heads it past the goalkeeper. And we have a highlight from the restart. Noosa. And we know in the last game that we kept conceding after we'd scored. And I need to try and avoid that today. Schlanger. No, we haven't. Oh, well. As we mean to continue, Romolo equalises from the restart. Schlanger into the back of the net. And I think we've got from the restart yet again. Oh, man. Felipe through to Vieira. Vieira chips it back. Jatta. It's gone in. And Bakery Jatta gives us the lead again. And 3 goals in as many minutes. From the restart, Felipe into Vieira. Vieira cuts back. Bakery Jatta is lurking on the edge of the area. Takes a shot and it took a vicious deflection. And Bakery Jatta will claim it. Vieira picking it up in midfield. Bakery Jatta, but that was a poor ball. Trying to get it through to Felipe. And it was almost telegraphed across pitch. And, well, this one going out wide to Boomgata. And there's a penalty. Efferdilly bringing down Quadrago. And I think it's going to be, yeah, it's a penalty. It's going to be 2-2 on 33 minutes. Unless Tanvig can make a hero of himself. Romalo. And he does. Oh, well, I'll take that back. It's gone for a corner. Into the last 5 minutes of this first half. And I'd say it's a fairly even game. It was to some extent. They've had 54% of the possession to our 46. We've had 11 shots, 7 on target. They've had 10 shots, 4 on target. Our XG's 2.56 against their 1.85. What we need to do is stop giving away goals after we've scored them. We had the early skirmishes, but they come into it and dominated that back end of the first half. And Romolo gets us underway for this second half. As Brungartner as they look to try and get back on terms. Be much nicer if we could get another goal. Give us a 2-goal cushion. Brumgartner looking for a way in. Baku crosses it, and Nusa is available to head it home and level things up at 2-2. He just got the sniff that they were coming at us. They've upped the game somewhat. Cross this ball in, and Nusa was unmarked. Not quite sure who that is marking him at the back there. Berger. Rome with 67 minutes on the clock. Nusa. It's into the area. Lawrence clears it. Felipe. We're on a counter-attack now. Remberg to Jatta. Jatta puts it out wide to Berger. Can we get something from this? Berger crosses it in, and Königsdorfer gets his second of the game and gives us the lead again. 3-2 on 68 minutes. That's like it. Berger. Lovely ball in. Run down that wing. Unopposed. Got himself into a crossing position, and Königsdorfer, it was almost a duplicate of his first goal. Near post. Slots it past the goalkeeper. And as we enter the final 5 minutes of normal time, Königsdorfer, he's got a hat-trick and makes it 4-2. And I think that means we're going to get a win against RB Leipzig. What a cracker that was. Vieira with the corner, swung in, headed away, fell to Königsdorfer. He brought it down, and then on the bounce, put it past the goalkeeper for his hat-trick. And Königsdorfer has been absolutely stupendous in this game. And 5 minutes added on at the end of this game. They swing one in. It's headed away by Lawrence. Gertrude. That's curled past the post. And it's all over. We have won this game 4 goals to 2. And, 47% of the possession, 19 shots, 11 on target. They had 21 shots, 12 on target. Bit of a mixed bunch in that second half, but we will take it. We've picked up a further 3 points, 6 points in the episode. Well, the day's results are in. Augsburg losing 4-3 to Köln up the top end of the table. We had that 4-2 win against RB Leipzig and jump over them. Hoffenheim only drawing 2-2 with St. Pauli. Bayern playing late against Borussia Dortmund. So we'll see how that game goes. And then there is a game, Bayer Leverkusen and Mainz on Sunday. As the table looks at the end of the episode, then it's FC Bayern top, still to play on 52. They're 6 points clear of Hoffenheim in second on 46. Borussia Dortmund are third, also with a game to play on 42. We have moved up into fourth place on 41 points. The teams underneath, there's only one to play, and that is Bayer Leverkusen, who could overtake us because they've got a better goal difference than us. So we might be down in fifth by the time we come back at the start of the next episode. We've got another game to play as well. So that's how it is at the end of the episode. We will come back. We are going to play Wolfsburg offline. We're going to come back for Köln and Borussia Dortmund in the next episode. And I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and you will join me for that. If you've enjoyed today's episode, leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of the Rothosen Redemption as they are released. And new episodes of the Rothosen Redemption are released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. Best way of keeping up to date what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 11. And, where are we? I think it's out on Monday. So I hope you will join on Tuesday. I hope you'll join me for that. Until next time, goodbye.